Welcome back, fake sports fans. After winning game 1 of the series, our Jays are going for the series win in game 2. In this 3-game series against the San Francisco Giants, the Jays send Max Scherzer to the mound to go up against Robbie Ray in his tight pants. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Toronto Blue Jays. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boogie had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Ground ball right side. Jimenez throw to first. One out in the top of the first. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
Center fielder,
one out, bases empty. On the ground, right side. Guerrero the toss to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 2 outs, bases empty. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Ball.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Santander makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. Starting on the mound in this one, Robbie Ray. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Out to short. Low throw, and he can't pick it. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the move. Pitch outside.
Right
throw to second. Tag. Out at second. On the ground, Adames. And Guerrero is set down. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Right fielder, Anthony Santander.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Chopped out towards short. Adames. That ends the frame.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama faze me.
Back here at Rogers Center, second inning set to go. And down the shortstop, Willie Adames. Late swing fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
That's down and in. A slider missed. There's a swing and a drive. That one on its way. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He jacks that one out to left. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The wind and the pitch. Line drive.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Right through there for a strike. And that one is in the dirt. 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one ripped. That's back there. That's long gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Fry makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Herrera Encarnacion. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's J.D. Martinez.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
That to right. Yastrzemski on the move. Makes the grab. 1 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
1 down, base is empty. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Ray, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Got him. 2 out.
Batting 6.
2 down, base is empty. And now for the Jays, David Fry. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back now in Toronto, out of the 3rd inning. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. Next offering away upstairs. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2's the count.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Man at first, nobody out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. And there's the strike.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Fitzgerald gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is down low.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Now, Lamont Wade Jr. Wade checks his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he offered at it. Struck him out of the foul tip.
Now batting, left
Here's
fielder,
Elliot Ramos. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation.
Runner on the go. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The shortstop takes the ball.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Gets a piece and stays alive. So here's Scherzer. Tipped into the mid, strike 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Davis Schneider.
Davis Schneider.
Ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And they'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
For the Giants, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho on the move. Got it. Nice grab. And there's one away. So up next, Patrick Bailey.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Now batting,
Ferrar
designated
Encarnacion,
hitter,
the next
Gerard
Giant to hit.
Encarnacion.
Scherzer deals. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Now this is in the air down the line. Santander in pursuit. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off
four,
for
and now it's
Toronto,
Dalton Varsho.
Center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And that's through there for a strike. 2-2 now. And that skips into there.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Up next for
Vladimir
the Blue Jays,
Guerrero Jr.
first baseman,
next up for the Blue Jays.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And delivers outside. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
1 out, runner at second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Outside with a breaking ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right side of the infield. Wade. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down. And now J.D. Martinez.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Leading off for San Francisco, second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald.
Next pitch off the plate. 3-1.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Foul ball. That one ripped right center field. Tattooed and gone. And they add on. It's 4-0. A new pitcher in the game, Zach Jackson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. 1 down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
And now 2-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that is in for a strike. And now 3-2. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Elliot Ramos. On the ground, right side, Jimenez tosses to first. Out number 3. Here's the Toronto catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Ball to strike. That one missed.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it,
Now
long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Stays alive. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Yastrzemski hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Davis Schneider.
Fielder, David Schneider.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Back up the middle and a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Moreno makes the turn at second. Coming home. The relay. Tag. Not in time. He scores. It's 4-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact.
Randy Rodriguez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
1 out, runner at second. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Rips one to right, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing.
Runner takes off for third. Ball misses. The throw, tag, and he's out. That's to third. Wow, nice play to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Willie Adames stands in.
Leading off for the Giants, shortstop Willie Adames.
That misses.
2-1.
And that's ball 2. Popped up. Jimenez gets under it. And it's caught for the out. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Up next,
It's interesting he plays kind of a power
Matt
spot
Chapman.
defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Well, that'll make you feel
Now batting,
good as a hitter right
right
there.
fielder,
Timing on the
Mike
swing was good,
Yastrzemski.
able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Right field.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Jackson checks the runner.
Hey,
Chapman
too late.
back in on a dive. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting,
And up next for the
catcher,
Giants, Patrick Bailey.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
On the ground,
That
right
ball's foul.
side, and that goes foul. The other way, and it stays fair. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Ferrar
Gerard
Encarnacion digs in
Encarnacion.
now. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that's the 3rd out. So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. On the ground, right side. Can't field it cleanly. Gets it there in
He's out
time,
there.
though. And that's out number 1 on a
Up
tough
next
play.
for the Blue Jays,
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero
Vladimir
Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. A solo shot. It's 4-3. 1 out, base is empty. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Next offering is downstairs. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
This one in the air. Adames drops into the glove. 2 away. JD Martinez stands in.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one the other way. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and they don't get the out.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
1-2 the count.
Well, with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That misses, and it's 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Chris Bubich.
Just trying to
Now
keep this one
pitching
close
for the
here,
Blue
and this
Jays.
is where a bullpen can give their
Number
players a
50.
chance to fight back into the game.
Chris Bubich.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game.
for San Francisco,
Tyler
second
Fitzgerald
baseman,
getting ready
Tyler
to hit.
Fitzgerald.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Falling behind 2-1. And strike two.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So
center
digging in,
fielder,
Jung Hoo Lee. One down, base is empty. And that
That's the ball.
misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. To the right side, Jimenez slings to first and 2 away to start the 7th. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. In there at the knees. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Now pitching for San
Camilo
Francisco.
Doval taking over
Number
on the mound.
75.
Coming on to face a righty here,
Camilo
and he's been
Doval.
fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And now for the Jays,
Leading
David
off for
Fry.
Toronto, third baseman, David Fry.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fastball for a strike. 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Davis Schneider. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
In plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Second baseman.
And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a foul ball. On the ground to third. And that is that.
Now pitching. for
Jimmy
the Blue
Garcia
Jays,
into the game.
number
Pretty tight
93.
game, so they're looking for quality
Jimmy
pitches out of him right here.
Garcia.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the left
Leading
fielder,
off for the
Elliot
Giants,
Ramos.
Left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
And that's in the dirt.
2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well,
Now
patience
batting,
and discipline paid off
shortstop,
right there as he
Willie
got into an
Adames.
advantage count. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the
2-1.
baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
On the ground, 2-ball. Now he launches a throw over his head, but a great backup there, and no one will move up. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
In the dirt.
Now batting,
Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now the catcher up to hit, Patrick Bailey. Ramos on second. Adames on at first with 2 down. And a count 1-2. And a good eye there.
That's high.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Eric Miller takes over on the mound.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Eric Miller.
And now for the Jays, Mason Wynn.
Toronto. Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
In the air out towards right center. Lee sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. So up next, Dalton Varsho.
Center fielder.
You know, this is kind of a tough
Dalton
matchup as a
Varsho.
left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2. This one smoked out to left. Dives, and it gets by. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
With the tying run at second, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to...
Dives, and he can't hang on. He beats the throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. Now they've got to find a way to get the job done. Time run at third, less than 2. This is a huge at-bat coming up.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-2's the count.
Grounder might be 2. He pulls into second as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. Substitution now at first base. On a pinch run, Lawrence Butler. And here is J.D. Martinez. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And the 2-1 hammered but foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So up next for
Now
Toronto,
batting,
Gabriel
catcher,
Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2. Chapman. They get the force, and we stay tied as the inning ends.
Now pitching.
Here
for
comes the
Blue Jays.
closer here in the 9th, Jeff
Number
Hoffman.
23.
And one thing on him,
Yeah,
he's been
Hoffman.
really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And now the
Leading off
DH,
for San
Gerard
Francisco, the
Encarnacion.
designated hitter, Gerard Encarnacion.
Four in the 9th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2.
And there's a
Count
ball.
is full.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Second baseman,
So digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald. And that's in there at the knees.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That one out to right. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. In the dirt, 2-2. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Line drive, Jimenez. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
That one
2-1.
misses, and a count 2-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Having
Now
himself a
batting,
really
the
nice
first
game at the
baseman,
plate. Once you get the
Lamont
ball by
Wade
the
Jr.
pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Lamont Wade Jr. And that
that's the ball.
misses. 3-1. Laser base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now
Now
with 2
batting,
away.
left fielder Elliot
Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Lee over at second. Wade at first. 2 out of the inning. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Tyler Rogers gets the call from the pen.
And as relievers go, he's not
Now
a big
pitching for
strikeout
San
guy. He tries to force weak contact,
Number
so
71,
command and execution are huge for him.
Rogers.
David Fry
Leading
now
off
at the
for
plate.
Toronto, third baseman David Fry.
Tied at 4. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Adames the
That's
throw to
it.
first. One out, bottom of the ninth. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Will Wagner. Looking to start something with one gone. Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
No, that's low. Ball.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. No throw, and he reaches safely.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Now batting.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. And that's a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
On the ground to third. They take the force out. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras.
Now pitching.
Chad Green ready to go.
And this marks the 60th time he's come on the pitch so far this year. Clearly a very relied upon arm in this bullpen.
Nathan Lucas. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now.
Number 38.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Willie Adames digs in now.
Shortstop, Willie Adames.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And they get Adames for the out. Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation. Tied at 4.
Ball outside.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Ground ball left side. Win. And it gets by him. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. We're in extras here, and now Dalton Varsho. And that is out of play. To the right side, Fitzgerald. Got him on the off-balance throw. One out the bottom of the 10th. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
The winning run crosses the plate, and the Blue Jays walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Well, a great come-from-behind walk-off win for the Jays. Let's have a look at the box score. So the Jays score 5 runs and 10 hits, no walks, and get 10 strikeouts. It's Dalton Varsho back from injury. As Dalton Varsho back from injury goes 1 for 5. Guerrero goes 4 for 5 with a home run. Martinez goes 1 for 4. Moreno 1 for 4. David Schneider goes 1 for 3. Will Wagner comes in to pinch hit. He goes 1 for 1. And Jimenez goes 1 for 4. And for the pitching, Matt Scherzer had a rough night, giving up 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. And then the bullpen came in and shut everything down. And with the win, Toronto's record improves to 55-44 and still sit 2.5 games up in the American League East. So remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next game as once again the Jays go for the sweep.